father and justice were partners. And it's the reality of how they move is the same reality how we are supposed to move into. You see what I'm saying? One speaking and one holding the information, just in case we don't speak correctly. It's a process in this. And the first process in this is to learn the knowledge. It's to be able to quote 120 degrees. That's your first reality, but that don't make you the knower of everything. What 120 taught me is that anything that's important, you need to cap it. That way you can take it with you wherever you go, and if you see somebody that needs that information, you can give it to them. You don't have to go check nowhere. You got it with you. So that's what's important about the knowledge. Capping 120 taught me that I could cap anything. And if it was important, that's what I was going to do. Now, for my information, the father went into the Mars following his wife daughter after he came back from the Korean War. Now they say the father was real tight with the martial arts that he learned over. Now, I've heard certain people say that him and Justice was in the Mars together, but I don't have no clarification on that. I heard that they met on the street while the father was selling papers. And once they hooked up, they was inseparable. Now, from my knowledge, the father left Mars in 1963. And from the knowledge that I have, they say that the first one to get it was Kareem. Later on, he changed his name to Black Messiah. The second one to get it was supposed to be Arsalan. And the third one to get it was supposed to be Al-Jabbar, which became Prince Allah. Now, they said once 3 people had it, that's when we became a nation. So they use, if I'm not mistaken, what's that date that they use? Not positive. I think it's September October 10th is the date that they use. But nobody knows exactly when that date was. Now, you have, after Prince, you have Naheem, who became Bismillah. After him, you got Akbar. I don't know too much about him. I didn't, I never seen him that I can recall. After Akbar, you have, Kahi. Kahi's after Akbar. And then you have ABG, who was Bilal Jahar. And then after him, you got Jamil. Now, Jamil is a real mysterious brother, because right after the father got killed, Jamil disappeared. And he didn't come back till maybe 2001, 2002. That's the first time I met Jamil. Now, Uhura, I knew very well. To my knowledge, one of the most dangerous brothers that I've ever met. And after the father went back, he said, if y'all can give it to the father like that and do him like that, the type of man he was, that anybody could get it. And until he left here, he never changed that perspective or that reality. Now, there are notable dates in our history. One I just gave you, 1964, October 10th. Now, another real important date is 1963. Who knows why that's an important date? Huh? That's when they got the school. You see what I'm saying? 1972 is another important day. You see what I'm saying? That's when they start to show and prove. You see what I'm saying? 1977 is another important day. That's when they came to take the school. And the guards went down to City Hall. Now, what's important about that day, Colleen was speaking at City Hall. But I was a young guard then. I was just getting knowledge at that time. But I didn't go down to City Hall. Guess where SAVIOUR was? I was at law school. Because I felt they wasn't, I thought it would have been a more powerful aspect if Colleen was at City Hall by herself speaking and everybody else was at a law school. I think that would have been a more powerful representation to let them know y'all just ain't coming to take this. But now I can't remember the exact date, but they came to take the school again. I think it was in it was in the middle 90s. They came to take the school again, and we went up to our Harlem State office building. And the guards went up, they had a meeting up in there. And we shook them up so bad up in there. There were so many of us up in there. We ended up with more property than we had when we went up in there. They gave us almost a half a block. Now, the father, I never met the father because he was gone a long time before, I got knowledge. But one of the things that they used to say about the father is that he could detect a snake a mile away. It was just something that they gave off. That he used to go in the rally and say, you get out, you get out, you get out. And nobody else had that power or that strength. Like I said, my lines come through Prince of Law. And Prince of Law has somewhat of a history like Musa, where there was times when he was real cold-blooded, and there were other times when he was peaceful and straight up. But I tell you, Prince is the only firstborn that I know that was part of the Harlem Six. Now, I only know, personally, 3 of the Harlem Six. I knew Prince was one, Justice, not Forsyth or Akbar Justice, but Prince Man Justice, and Igar. I don't know, you remember Igar?
Indeed.
Yeah. Well, Igar was one. They went to jail for, it was supposed to be somebody got killed on 125th Street, and a lot of them went to jail and did a lot of time for that. Now, one of the things about our history is our history is in the street, is on the pavement. And I think at this particular period of time, to a degree, that's going to have to change. We need some institutions. You see what I'm saying? Because institutions last when you're gone. Right. And we need things to stand in representation of what we've done and what we're going to do. So that's one of the reasons why I came out here. I came out here about a museum and got stuck. That was 15 years ago. I love the Central District. Definitely, this was the first young man that I held in my arms when I came out here. He wasn't even, I don't think, 4 months old. And I tell you, there is a good energy out here. But you have to come together as a group, and you have to be able to put it on paper. You got to be able to put it on paper. And we have to sometimes overlook some of the faults of our brothers. Because we all got it. You know what I'm saying? I know for sure I ain't the easiest one to get along with. saying? And sometimes I may bend people the wrong way. But I tell you one thing, this knowledge, if you take care of it properly and deal with it properly, it will give you, it will put you in a position where you can do things that you never thought you could do. Because for sure, you know, before I get the knowledge, I was a babbling idiot. You know, and I ain't too much of a babbling idiot now. But the knowledge is something that you gotta cherish and you gotta be for real about it. Because if you fake it with it, it'll leave you. That's why some people can't cap the degree. Because if you fake it with the knowledge, then they're gonna let you cap it. They're gonna always make you forget. You gotta be true to it. Now, I wanna say this. Harlem Prep is a part of our history that a lot of people don't speak about. But a lot of guards went to college through Harlem Prep. And Dr. Ben, John Hendricks Clark, Professor Jeffries, all of them taught at Harlem Prep.
There it is.
See what I'm saying?
There it is. Can't get no better education than that. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
Couldn't get no better than that. So the reality of the whole piece and the whole reality of the whole reality is that our foundation is knowledge. And knowledge is the foundation. So if we start at the foundation and we take it straight to form, we can live forever.
Peace, Allah.